Seems to be a lot of discussion around shop owners not paying their teams well, not taking care of their people while they reward themselves. I will tell you that in a lot of cases, it is very difficult for the outside world to see the grind and the work that you went through as a business owner and truly understand how much you sacrificed for that business. So I just want to say that the shop owner deserves reward. You might say, hey, listen, he's not the one in the back doing the work. Hey, listen, he's not the one on the front counter doing the work. I would say in many, many, many instances, I'm not talking dealers, I'm talking independents. In many, many instances, he was. And he worked for many years. And he's probably burnt himself out and run his body ragged to make the business successful. I know that I have overdone it in many ways for many years. Now, don't get me wrong. I love it, and I run hard, and I'm not bragging on myself. I just enjoy working hard and pushing myself to the limit. I like that. I like going nonstop. And also because I am a little bit of an anxious person, and so if I don't occupy every second of every day with something, I get anxious. But here's the thing to the techs and the service advisors saying, I don't feel like it's fair that the owners make as much as they do. I will promise you that they are not making as much money as you think they are. And it's why I think that we need to seriously invest time and resources into training our teams about the financials of a business. And I think there's two reasons for that. Reason number one is a lot of guys leave the business they're working for and they go start a business. I want to train every single person that works for me to run a business far better than I could ever run, because I want them to be successful and I want to leave our industry in a better place than when I came into it. Second reason is because if you can help them understand that for every hour, do you know how many guys genuinely believe for every hour of labor that is sold that you're keeping like 90% of it? Or that for every ticket that's $1,000, you're keeping like $900 of it? They genuinely believe that, and it's because nobody's ever shown them the financials of the business. Nobody's ever educated them on this and let them see the numbers, because we always tried to hog that back because we were afraid of the results. I show my guys the P&L. I don't care. There's some things I can't show them because it has other people's pay data in it, and that is not something you can do. But I don't care for them to see the P&L. I don't care for them to see what I take. That does not bother me. And it shouldn't bother you either. Truthfully, because there's a good chance you're not making as much as they think you are making. And helping them see that, helping them understand that, helping them see that you're in the same boat that they are, that's a big deal. Now look, dealerships and chain stores, that's a different animal altogether. I don't doubt for a second that there's some serious manipulation goes on in those places. And it's because they follow a corporate model in most cases. And that corporate model is all about money. It's never about people. That class that we're having here at my shop in October that Michael Smith is going to do, I think a lot about something he said in that a while back. He said private equity and venture capital have realized that businesses do not work without the human element. They do not work without a culture. And so for a business to be successful, it must be human-centric. It must be built around the people, not the profit. Think about that for a minute. Now, those are strong words. We had somebody on the podcast one time that said, people before profit. And a ton of people reached out and said, do they really believe that? Because I work for them. And it was a huge corporate entity, right? I think most of these small independent operations, when we talk about people before profit, we mean it. And we put our money where our mouth is, and we try to take care of our people. I think it's a sad statement of reality. All of these techs who complain and fuss and talk so poorly about business owners and shop owners and service advisors. I get it. They're probably raw. I get it. They love to get on the comments and troll, and they get in there and all they want to do is fuss, whine, and complain. And they've never done anything to make their lives better. And so it's got to be somebody else's fault. I will tell you that I know that there are a minority of shops who are focused on treating people right. I get that. But there are a lot of shops in this country who are focused on doing what's right for their people. And so if you're not working for one, buddy, I don't know what to tell you. Like, it's time to look for something else. It's time to learn what a good shop looks like. And I'm going to tell you something else. I've got a bunch of people in the comments saying, hey, are you hiring? Are you hiring? I don't get this right all the time. I don't want y'all to come out here and try and get a job with me and think that I'm some like super duper shop owner and I'm going to be fixing all your problems and I'm going to make everything right. Dude, I am still a screw up. Okay, it's hard. I don't always get this right. I make a mess all the time and I don't always treat people the best. I recognize that. Every single human being goes through that and every single business owner goes through that. But the deal is you got to try your best every single day to be a little bit better than you were yesterday. That's just my opinion. Y'all have a good one.